So hi there, my name's Kate and the guy riding in front is the husband Nigel. We're seniors and ride Cube Stereo 140 full suspension e-bikes. We prefer to ride off-road as much as possible, but we're novice mountain bikers. We're no good at doing jumps, drops, that sort of thing. Now these routes, I've uploaded the videos purely as an aid to those of similar abilities to ourselves, to have a little look and see if it's a route that they can ride. So really I just concentrate on the ground surface so that you can judge what it's like. Here we go, setting off from Caldbeck on the route that takes us around the Back of Skiddaw. And we're off onto the mining track, heading up towards Fellside. I've done this route before, so I know it's a good gravel route. As you do climb, there's some amazing views to the right-hand side. Not that clear today, unfortunately. Overcast, threatening rain. But the ground's good and dry. This is where you can tell we're novice riders. We take it very steadily down, loose shingle. We're too old to fall. You can see the route going ahead there. So at 2.5 miles, end of gravel for us, we're going to turn right on this grassy bridleway heading down to Fellside. Now in wet weather, this can be rather boggy. But we've chosen today because we've had, I would say probably maybe a couple of weeks of dry weather. And we are in August, the August bank holiday. So hopefully this is going to be pretty dry. And as you can see, it's just a path, well defined, mainly grass. Bridleway sign pointing us downhill. And we just dropped down to that farmstead hamlet in the bottom there. Now we turn left down here past the farm and then we're on road for a short distance. But coming into the farmstead, we've done 3.3 miles. So like with most routes, you have a bit of tarmac connecting up various bridleways. So we've just got, I think probably it's just over a mile to go till we get to the next bridleway section. So at 4.6 miles, we've got our next off-road section on the left here. Tarmac to start, and then it soon becomes gravel. We're now heading back onto Caldbeck Common, 1 1/3 mile to Longlands. Too busy looking at the view there, Kate? Right, dropping down into Longlands shortly. Here we go, out onto the road and we turn to the left. And at this point we've come 6.3 miles. So again, we're onto a quiet country lane, just linking up these bridleways. So Bassenthwaite to the right, 1.5 miles, then Keswick this way, 8 miles. So So at 9.1 miles, we have a turning on the left here. Tarmac to start, and then it soon becomes gravel. Look at those hills. What a place to live. So at 10.1 miles, we have a turning on the right, and we're off Tarmac onto the track that takes you up to Skiddaw House. And you can see the waterfall ahead, white water dashed. Although it's probably just a speck on the screen. But you'll see the track to the right hand side, and that's where we're going. There's good gravel at this moment. Before long, that will change and it becomes a lot more rocky. And you'll see the surface has changed to rougher rock now, stones. And the climb begins. We'll just push a section here. No point in risking falling off.
Oh.
The waterfall.
Yeah.
Right, minus gear pressed to get me going. Beautiful views right out to the Solway. Might not show up on the video, but this is quite a hill climb. Nice and steady, does it? Now, if I remember correctly, that peak you can see off at about 2 o'clock is Skiddaw. Skiddaw House just coming into view. And the trees there. So what goes up must go down. And we're at the start of the downhill. The track's much improved at this point.
We go through there, Kate. Not over here, not over those ones.
Yep.
Yeah, feet are wet.
Yeah, I know, it is deeper than you think. So that stream crossing was at 12.6 miles. And as we arrive at Skiddaw House, we've done 12.9 miles. There we are, that's our track down to the left, down there.
Yeah.
So Skiddaw House, pretty useful if it's open. We've just had a cup of coffee and a snack, excellent. And we're heading where those cyclists are going. So as you can see, we're heading off towards Mungrisedale on the boggy section. Yeah. And as you can see, it's single track route at the moment. And that's what we've got ahead of us for the next few miles. We're now into a bit of rocky single track. Oh, is it?
Yeah. That is.
That's probably.
It's gone up to here.
Oh shit! Don't think there's any other way around, is there? Oh, they've gone this way.
Somebody's come round this way, I think.
Yeah. Oh, pedal strike. I talk about being single track. Yeah. Oh my giddy aunt. flies. Little bit to walk. Why couldn't it all be like this? Here. Now we're on the mining track now, are we? Ah, hallelujah, Nidge. Oh, right off that rather taxing fell ride, we're now onto the mining track, and as you can see, it's a lot better than what we've just come off. It's just a gravel track. And at this point we've come 15.6 miles. Rather pretty. Bit like riding through a stream, this bit. Even though we've had quite a bit dry weather. So hit the tarmac at 16.7 miles. We've just come 3.5 miles from Skiddaw House. That signpost there said, just as we hit the tarmac. There you have it. Back into the hamlet of Mosedale, and it's tarmac now all the way back to the car, and at this point we've done 18.7 miles, and here we are almost back at the car park. Whew. And at this point we've done 21.3 miles. Great ride, though I would think mainly just the Skiddaw House down to Mosedale. That is pretty ropey. We had full suspension bikes, which made it tolerable, but it was fairly chunky. But still, you can have a look at the video and see what you think.